have not vlogged since November 2022. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. I'll do a whole separate video on just like catching you up with my life over the past year and a half. A lot has happened. As you can see, like I'm in a new car, I got married, and we just closed on a new house. There's just been a lot of transitional moments in my life. I turned 30, I had my bachelorette trip. Want to do a whole separate video to catch you up on. I figured I'd just pick up my vlogging camera because I'm headed to DC this weekend. I have a 10-miler with my best friend Brittany. We've been running races together probably since 2018. We've been trying to enter this race for, I want to say, 3 years. It's a lottery system similar to like Boston or the New York Marathon, and I'm just really excited. It's going to be a nice weekend. It's like 60 degrees, mid 60s, which is perfect for running. One of my best friends, Tyler, her birthday was on April 2nd, and so we're also going to have dinner with her after the race to celebrate her birthday. From my YouTube channel's inception, it's really been about fitness and nutrition and balancing, you know, that 9-to-5 realistic lifestyle, and I still live that to the core of me. I got to give you like a whole little physique update. I got to share you guys my current goals. I am currently in a mini cut phase for my honeymoon. Like, it's just a lot going on, and I'm just happy to share this journey with you guys. Comment below if there's anything specific that you guys want to hear about. I have been posting on TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, I do post a lot of my running content on there. You know, Instagram is very much like a capture in the moment, photo based style of posting. I don't really post reels or anything. I don't know, all that shit is just cringe to me now. I just feel like long form content is king. It's quality, it's authentic, it's real, and that's what I sort of wanted to bring back to my YouTube channel. So I'm about to run some errands, and then I'm driving up to DC, gonna bring you guys along. So let's go into Target. Guys, when did we stop wearing oil sheen on our hair? Like, I used to have this in my house growing up. Now I never see anybody buy oil sheen. There's no like travel size option. Bring back oil sheen. Target run was successful. Now I'm about to go get some gas. And now we are at the car wash. It's a new car wash too. Oh my gosh, my car never knows. That's the thing about having one of these smart cars. Let me turn this off. Now y'all can't see me. I'm sure there's a setting where I can turn off that beeping to let it know I'm going through the car wash. Party live! Okay, she's all clean. Just for the pollen to get the fuck back on it. Okay, about 2 hours and 8 minutes. It's usually at like an hour and 45 minutes. So that tells me it's about 20 to 30 minutes of traffic. I'm gonna get there at 3:30, which is plenty of time. She doesn't get off work until 5. And we have a shakeout run tonight, which I will discuss in detail when I get there. Any road trip, new music Fridays, even though I'm gonna probably just end up listening to old songs from the early 2000s. Finally made it to Brittany's apartment. Traffic was as expected. I had to pull over and go to the bathroom and the rest area. So it's just been a hike for an hour and 45-minute drive. We do have a shakeout run tonight. We are running with a group here in DC. I believe it's hosted by like actually let me like give you an accurate depiction of what this is. Clothing boutique. It's like a bohemian inspired style. They are hosting a shakeout run tonight, which I love because A lot of people do the shakeout runs like the day before the race, and I just feel like I need a full day of rest before I do a long distance run. So shakeout run is tonight around 6, and it's like called Run to Rose. It's gonna be like a 3-mile / 5K run, and then I think it ends at the shop, and then they'll have like rosé and champagne or whatever, which is really cute. Probably won't drink tonight because liquor dehydrates you, and I don't want to be dehydrated during the run. I don't know, I'll see how I feel. I might have a glass of wine or so, but I typically stray away from alcohol like a week or two leading up to the race. So that's at 6 p.m. It's currently 4 o'clock. So what I'm about to do is make some pasta. You guys saw me pick up some ingredients at Target. Since she's hosting me, I figured like the least I can do is make us some dinner one of these nights. She's been at work all day, and then she's coming straight home to go for a run, and it's Friday. And so I figured like we could just come home after the race, shower, eat dinner, and then tomorrow we're going to the expo to pick up our bibs, and we're gonna get our nails done. It's gonna be such a fun weekend. I also realized I haven't really explained like the Cherry Blossom Festival and like the history behind it. So just in case you're not on the East Coast and you're not familiar with it, like the cherry blossoms bloom in the spring. It's like the start of spring, and I believe that started in the early 1900s or something like that. It was basically like a solidarity of the Japanese people and the United States. I believe they planted some cherry blossom trees here, and so they still blossom to this day, like around the Washington Monument and things like that. And it's a short window of the flowers blooming. Typically peak blossom is in March, but for some reason they always have the race like in April, and it's like the blossoms are kind of like dying down now and just going into like the summer look and feel. So anyway, but that's the history of it. People from all over the world come to this festival. I remember when my family, we first moved to Virginia, we would drive up every spring to see them, and then we would like do like the whole tourist thing of DC. Let me know if y'all like these like longer style chatty vlogs. I know some people are like, wrap it up girl, but I know I like watching longer vlogs of people just chatting. I sort of like listening to the background when I'm doing errands or even working. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna unpack, unwind, make some pasta, and then we'll get ready for the shakeout run. Actually, let me do a quick Target haul because I'm so proud of myself. Like I be in Target to get 2 things and I ended up spending $200, but I actually only spent $30, so I'm really proud of that. And I also brought some stuff for the race from my house. Also, de-influence moment here, like y'all saw me pick up that Rayo's pasta sauce, which was $8, and then I was like, oh, this is the same one, the Target brand Good and Gather, for $2.99. So influencers really be doing that. Like they will pick something out the shelf, put it in their cart, pretend to check out, and they'll even go through the lengths of returning it, or just not verbally say, oh, like I found something cheaper, I'm gonna get something cheaper. Like, I don't know. I think that's another reason why I stopped vlogging. Got some broccoli so we can have some veggies. Like when I'm not at home in routine and I get hungry, don't really enjoy that. So I always like to carry some protein bars. Fiance, not my fiance, I'm married now. My husband does not like these pasta noodles. He just like traditional spaghetti. So I was like, let me pick these up. I feel like Brittany won't mind the type of pasta noodles. Got an onion, and I actually packed my own seasonings because I wasn't sure what type of seasonings Brittany has. Like I know she has seasonings, but I feel like first of all, seasonings are expensive. I just didn't want to buy any if I got here and she didn't have what I needed. So I have like a mixture of salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder. And then I don't know if she likes Olipop's. I think she does. Actually, let me look at her fridge. So I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay, now the stuff I brought from home. I brought a banana. I like my bananas really, really ripe, almost brown, if I'm just eating them raw. And I'm gonna eat this the morning of the race. I have an orange here. This is mainly for hydration and electrolytes, like natural electrolytes. Pre-workout Alani knew I love rainbow candy. My very first vlog back in like what, 2021. I had this, and I'm still rocking with it. Awesome Vaseline, y'all. This is my anti-chafe. If I'm running over 7 miles, I slather Vaseline on the bottom of my feet, all over my boobs, because my boobs chafe. I put it like wherever my bra lands, on my back, my neck. I also just use Vaseline like as my moisturizer on my body. Like I'm from the South, so petroleum jelly, keep it youthful. And then I got some Gatorade, just again, more hydration. Oh, we love Crown Royal, that's like our thing, but we're probably not really gonna drink until after the race, so brought this as a chaser just in case. And then this is the belt that I typically wear the day of the race. I typically wear this with the contents in the back, and then I just have it around my waist when I'm running. I don't really run with a drink during the race. Like, I train with a drink, but I don't run with a drink or any hydration such as water or Gatorade, because the course has plenty of water and stuff. So I typically only bring nutrition on the run. I have these Huma gels. They're all right. This is the mango flavor. The ingredients are mango pure, cane sugar, brown rice syrup, chia seeds, sea salt, citric acid, which is great because that means it has a little bit of electrolytes. So I have 2 of these, and then I also have 2 of these energy chews, and I like these because they have caffeine. I don't know which one I'm gonna run with because I only need, it's only 10 miles, not only 10 miles, but I don't need all of this. Like, it's not a half marathon. I only need 1, maybe 2. And I think I'm gonna do the gels. But the thing about the gels is, like, you need to consume them with water right after. Whereas, like, these, I can just eat these like Skittles pop in my mouth. So I'm not sure. And I brought a Celsius because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need one at some point this weekend. Wow, who's that beautiful couple? I have no idea. I got ground chicken, not ground beef. I don't know what I said earlier, but I know I didn't say ground chicken. We also really love SpongeBob. I'm not sure if this is why she has like this style of spatula holder on her stove, but I can only assume it's who live in the pineapple under the sea. Pasta is boiling. That took me maybe 20-25 minutes with playing with the camera. So now I'm gonna straighten up her kitchen. You know, I was raised leave things better than you found them. I don't know if y'all saw that meme. It was like, nobody has had more spaghetti than a black child. Because that is me. Like, my mom had made spaghetti every single week. Guys are on the shakeout run. Where is this water? What is this river? Potomac River. Halfway mark is at the Lincoln Memorial. Don't forget, Lincoln owned slaves too. It's cold though. I'm ready to wrap this up. Alright, we're back from the shakeout run. It was very windy. Like, it was a great tailwind going up the Potomac River, but coming back obviously it was headwind, and I'm just hoping it's not that windy the day of the race, or at least not for a majority of it, because I was like lifting weights while running when the wind is blowing. So, but my legs felt good, so I do feel like I tapered really well. Definitely felt like I could have kept going for a good amount of time. So yeah, I definitely feel ready. I usually run by myself, so it was really nice just kind of like being around a community of people. I put my stats on the screen. I think I was running at like a 10:20 pace. I anticipate that for the day of my race. So yeah, we're gonna shower up and eat the pasta and broccoli I made. And we're just gonna chill out for the night. And the broccoli is in the oven cooking. I don't really like leftover broccoli, so I just decided to make that when we got back. Unfortunately, Brittany is lactose intolerant and doesn't have any Parmesan cheese or any cheese here. She has like vegan sliced cheddar cheese, and we all know vegan cheese does not melt well. very windy, so hopefully it's not like this tomorrow during the race. But we're picking up our packet. Here you go. Thank you. Yep. That's cute. Is it good? It's alright.
It really represents the, you know,
So I think we're about to go get some breakfast / lunch and see where the day takes us. And then I'm gonna do the Meet the Rubens. Can I get that on a plain bagel? You really like pickles, huh? That sandwich was delicious. We got invited to an exclusive rooftop. It's like, no, we got invited to this little, what is it, seminar or not a webinar? Small business function upstairs. Tastes like a good wheat-based beer, actually. We had a little power nap. Got me some Coke Zero for some energy. We're gonna go get our nails done. So we're in for the night. We're gonna probably get some food and then let me check and see how many steps I have. So I'm at 3,539 steps, which is perfect because I try to stay under 5,000 the day before race. Stay off my feet, so. Let's get into the race day fit. I'm just going with some classic all black Lululemon Align. I believe I get 28-inch seam. Yeah, it's a lot of sweating, so just figured I would wear black bottoms instead of like a fun pop of color. I have my bib halfway on my jacket. Also wearing Lululemon jacket. It's gonna be pretty cold in the morning. It's gonna be like 45 degrees. It's not really gonna get warm until like 10-11 a.m. and we'll already be done with the race, so I am gonna take the long sleeve. I really like this jacket because it has pockets so I can put my gels in here. My phone is big enough to fit my phone, so that'll be really nice, so I don't have to worry about hauling too much or something falling out. Got these gloves at the expo. I think I showed that, and they were just $15. It's gonna be great for my hands in the morning. It's nothing worse than cold hands when you're running. And then I have these socks. I forgot what brand these are, but they are moisture wicking and specifically made for running. They're like 20-something dollars. I'll link them below, but I really like these socks. I ran my half marathon in November with these socks. Got my Beats headphones for the jams. Wave Rider 27 shoes. I wore my other pair of these at the half marathon in Richmond in November as well. So I got a new pair so they feel really fresh on my feet. I really like these. Sports bra, I'm actually wearing a Honor Active sports bra. It's the square neck. It's really supportive if you have big girls, and keep everything nice and compressed so there's not like chafing, because one time I got chafing like in between my cleavage, which was terrible. I have some sunglasses that I'm gonna wear. They're just a regular brand from Gooder, nothing special. And then of course, icy hot because you're getting old. Good morning. It is Sunday, April 7th. It is 5:57 a.m. We are about to head out. Got the hair up in a pony. You know, that little swingy, a little motivation. Okay, we're headed to the start line. How are you feeling? Cold, yeah. Not for long. Good morning. Come run 10 miles with me and my best friend in DC at the Cherry Blossom Race. beautiful Washington Monument.
All right.
All right, and we're off. We just passed 1 mile, 9 minutes, 59 seconds. Halfway. Last show. We did it, Joe. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay guys, I wanted to give you a quick race day recap. First of all, overall, the course was really beautiful. A very dense, jam-packed race. Like typically I'm used to around mile 2 or 3 it starts to get a little less crowded on the road, but it was shoulder to shoulder for basically the entire race. It is a very popular course. People come from all over the world to run this particular course, so not too mad about it. It was very energetic. It was very fun. I felt like I had energy throughout the entire race, and I'm really excited about it. So quickly on my stats, my Strava, and I'll put this on the screen, but my average pace was 9 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm really happy about that. Most of my runs, like when I'm just training or casually running at home, is around 10:30, maybe even 11-minute pace. So I really brought the heat today, which I'm really excited about. Total time was 1 hour, 37 minutes and 10 seconds. Max elevation was 50 feet. So it was a very flat course, which is why I felt pretty fast overall. My longest split was actually at mile 2 at 10:03, and I remember it being sort of hilly right there. And then my fastest split was at mile 4 at a 9:09 pace. I definitely felt like if the course wasn't so dense, I could have probably PB'd. Or went a little faster. There were just moments where I could not get around the crowd, especially with like those tight curve turns, or some people that just stopped in the middle of the course, which I think is kind of rude, but I try to give people grace. Like, it is very challenging, but if you're gonna stop on the race, just pan over to the right or get on the sidewalk. But overall, again, this was mainly for fun. I wasn't trying to go out here and run my fastest. I had a really good run. It was pretty cold this morning, but once I got out there, the sun started shining, and I was able to warm up, and I felt very comfortable the entire race. I feel really fit. I felt like I could have probably ran a half marathon. Like, my legs were starting to hurt around mile 8 or 9, but I definitely felt like if I needed to run an extra 3.1 miles, I could have done it. But yeah, I'm just really proud of myself. I'm just proud of my fitness. Like, I've been working out for years, and I didn't like train to the T. Like, I casually did long runs. I go to Orange Theory, I lift weights, and I'm just really in love with hybrid training, and I really want to inspire, especially like the Black community. DC has a little bit more of a Black population, which is really nice, and there was like the DC Run Club on the sidelines cheering us on at a couple of the stops, and it was just so fun seeing them cheer us on. And I just really want like minorities, especially in the Black community, to just get active and move your body, because to be honest, like, I'm typically one of the few Black people running in a lot of these races. I don't mind it or anything. It's just like I would love to see a more active lifestyle in the African American community. So hopefully I'm setting a good example for someone. Hopefully I inspired you to get out and run your first mile, 5K, 10K, whatever. Brittany will be in Richmond to run the Richmond UCrops Monument 10K with me in 2 weeks, so I will probably vlog that as well. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Me and my girls, Brittany and Tyler, who I mentioned earlier in the vlog, we're about to go to STK Steakhouse to get some really good grub, and I kind of just want to be present, so I'm not gonna film too much while I'm in that setting, and it's also very dark in those high-end restaurants. So let me know if you enjoyed this vlog. Comment below your favorite part or what else you want to see in the future, and until next time, I'll see you next time.